Hello everyone, this is Julie Blevins, District Coordinator of College Credit Plus for Dublin City Schools. This College Credit Plus presentation is for families and students interested in learning more about the College Credit Plus opportunity. Students at any stage of the exploratory or scheduling process can review this presentation and learn key information. If you would like to have access to just the Google Slide presentation, it is available at the bit.ly link available on the screen, which is bit.ly/DUBCCP. In this presentation, I will address the following topics as well as provide the necessary details for students to get started on a path to earning free college credit. The topics address the following. What is the College Credit Plus program? Who can participate and what are the options? What are the potential benefits, consideration, and consequences for students participating? What academic and social responsibilities should be considered when determining if College Credit Plus is the right fit for a student? What opportunities are available for Dublin students? What steps must be followed in order to participate in College Credit Plus? And where can interested families and students learn more? Ohio students are embarking on an exciting time with many opportunities. One of these great opportunities is College Credit Plus, Ohio's dual enrollment program. It is a remake of the earlier PSEO program that some are familiar with. The College Credit Plus, or CCP program, offers Ohio students in grades 7 through 12 the opportunity to earn college or university credit and high school credit at the same time for free or limited cost. The purpose of this program is to expose students to a wide variety of options that will enhance their career readiness and post-secondary success. The college-ready eligibility requirements for students include application and acceptance to the College of Intended Participation, meeting course and assessment prerequisites, and being an Ohio resident. Although meeting these academic requirements makes students eligible, families should also consider the overall readiness of the student in areas such as social and emotional readiness, time availability, and commitment. Dublin students interested in participating in CCP may take courses at Emerald Campus, on a college campus, online, or any combination of those choices. Students are free to take courses during any term, including over the summer, as long as it is prior to graduation. Students are eligible to take most any college courses that apply towards a degree, are not remedial, and are secular. However, a required starting point for CCP students is the courses that the colleges deem Level 1. As for limits, students can take 30 eligible hours during an academic year, with summer being the start of each academic year. If a student is taking all CCP classes, then it is fairly straightforward how to calculate the 30 total college credits a year. If the student is taking high school courses and CCP courses, there is a max computation the student will need to work through with their counselor to determine available CCP hours. One of the many benefits of participating in CCP is the cost savings to students and families. For students participating in CCP through any public Ohio college or university, the tuition, books, and fees are all covered by the district. For comparison, for the 4 colleges listed, a 3-credit-hour course can range from about $500 to $1,800 in tuition alone. Again, with CCP, this is all covered by the district. There are many private Ohio colleges and universities that also choose to participate. Small fees can apply when pursuing CCP courses through these options. There are many other additional benefits to participating. Students participating earn high school credit and college credit consecutively. This is an important benefit for students wanting to start participation early. By carefully choosing courses, students can complete their core high school requirements and earn college credit at the same time. For example, instead of taking a required high school English course, such as English 1, 2, 3, or 4, students can take an English course through a college to fulfill the high school core requirement and earn 3 college credits. The expanded course options available in college is another benefit. students have access to many courses of special interest that are not available through the Dublin City Schools course offerings. For example, I have spoken with students about Latin, early childhood education courses, and nursing certificate program courses, which can all be included as part of CCP. The ability to start small and experience the college-level work and life balance is a great benefit, especially while living at home, having the support of the home high school counselor, and the mentorship of parents. CCP also helps provide students with experiences that can help them make decisions about whether college or career is the next step, and in what area, and at what type of college or university. One benefit we hear a lot from students is the weighted credit. Most of the courses students take grant a high school credit per semester as opposed to the 0.5 credit per semester. The courses are also weighted on the Advanced AP IB 5.0 scale. Students and families should consider many factors to determine whether CCP is the right fit. Being college ready is more than just being academically ready. Students and families should consider whether the student can handle the greater workload, pace and rigor of the course, as well as the potential additional study time needed. Another consideration is the time commitment. Are students willing to sacrifice school participation or after-school employment opportunities? There are events that arise that students may not be able to participate in due to extended time commitments for studying, but also due to required attendance in college courses during in-school activities, such as pep rallies. Grades earned in CCP courses appear on the high school transcripts and permanently on the college transcripts. Another consideration is FERPA, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, which protects the rights of student records. With FERPA, when a student enrolls at a post-secondary institution, regardless of age, all rights to access academic records move to the student. Therefore, grades are not posted to Progress Book and families are not notified of progress until the end of the semester. Another consideration is transportation. If students are participating at Emerald Campus, we provide the transportation for all periods other than zero period. However, students must provide their own transportation to courses off-site or on a college campus. With every good thing, unfortunately, there come some negatives, one of which could be grades being factored into the high school GPA. A strong performance of a 1.0 per semester course on a 5.0 scale can benefit a student greatly, but will be as detrimental to a GPA with poor performance. If students withdraw from a course after the first 10 days or fail a course, there are a couple negative consequences. First, the family must repay the fee for the course to the district. Depending on the delivery, a 3-credit-hour course can require a repayment between $120 and $500. Further, a student will be placed on probation and have further participation limited or dismissed. Poor performance can also affect future financial aid if a student fails or withdraws, especially with repeated poor performance, which becomes a factor when considering the granting of later financial aid. With CCP also comes additional social and academic responsibilities for students. Regardless of the participation type, students have more freedom to make choices about how they spend their time and are responsible for seeking help when needed. When students are off-site, the college does not monitor a student's activity. At Emerald Campus, there is building monitoring but limited oversight. The majority of the CCP classes are taught by CCP staff, and the staff are not readily available for additional support outside of the instructional time. However, students still do have access to support. They must just pursue the support. An important support is the homeschool counselor. Students will need to map out courses and graduation requirements with the help of their counselor, as well as communicate about intended choices or course changes. Through the college, there are also additional supports, such as counseling, disability services, tutoring services, writing labs, and test centers that students are encouraged to use for applicable supports. A responsibility of students involved in CCP is intermingling with others. For students participating online or off-site, students will be intermingled with all students and adults participating in courses at the college. At Emerald Campus, no outside students or adults are permitted to take courses here, which reduces the intermingling of students with adults. However, if a 7th grade student chooses to participate, they will be intermingled with all other Dublin students who are participating. The liabilities associated with CCP, such as traveling, being exposed to adult content, etc., are the responsibility of the student and family. Additionally, since parents are not consulted as part of the CCP course progress or notified in alignment with FERPA, it is the responsibility of the student and parents to determine an appropriate monitoring or support process. In Dublin, the specific opportunities for students break down as follows. We offer Columbus State classes at Emerald Campus. The offering of these courses is based on interest and Columbus State staffing. On the next 2 slides, we will cover this specific option and courses more in depth. Students may also choose online or off-site options through any public Ohio college or university, as well as at participating private colleges and universities. As an option, Dublin City Schools offers an early college experience to students. Students can choose to participate for 1 semester or 2 in a 2-period early college experience. The courses in the experience include Composition 1, Introduction to Psychology, Composition 2, Introduction to Sociology, and a College and Career Readiness Seminar. In order to maximize instructional time, make efficient use of space and travel for students, as well as include a seminar to provide the quality support to students, the opportunity has been blocked. It will require a 2-period commitment and a choice of one of 3 options. In option 1, students can participate for 1 semester, which would include the seminar, Composition 1, and a choice of Intro to Psychology or Sociology. Option 2 would be applicable to students who have already participated this year and want to participate next year for just a semester by participating in the seminar, Composition 2, and either Intro to Psychology or Intro to Sociology. We strongly recommend that students participating in 1 semester pair with our excellent YPA internship program for the other semester. For option 3, students can choose to participate in the experience all year. Based on instructor availability, Intro to Psychology or Intro to Sociology may be scheduled first. A sample student schedule for a semester of the experience is displayed. For 2 days a week, for 2 periods, a student would attend Composition 1. For 2 days a week, for 2 periods, a student would attend Introduction to Psychology. Then 1 day a week, the student would attend the seminar for 1 period and then have a study time or office hours for assistance the other period. Students still wanting to take a singleton Composition 1, Composition 2, Psychology, or Sociology class will need to choose an option outside of the Dublin Emerald campus. There are additional options to participate in Columbus State courses at Emerald campus. We will be offering 4 math options next year. Student enrollment will determine the availability of the courses being offered during semester 1 or 2. The courses will run 5 days a week for 1 period. We envision Algebra only being offered first semester and Calculus 2 only being offered second semester. We will also have 2 language offerings next year, Arabic and American Sign Language. Again, student enrollment will determine the availability of these courses. For any of these offerings, we recommend pairing with another Emerald campus opportunity like an academy, an IB course, or the early college experience to maximize instructional time. If students are interested in a course opportunity not available at Emerald campus, or maybe a course that is offered at Emerald campus, but they would rather take online or on a college campus, there is the option. There are actually many more opportunities online or outside of the Dublin Emerald campus once a student is accepted to the college, as long as the student meets the prerequisites and chooses an eligible CCP course. Unsure of where to start? There are eligible course listings on each public college's website, as well as 15 and 30-hour model pathways to help provide guidance to students. Now to the required steps. Even though the steps are numbered, they do not need to occur in this order. However, the first 4 steps and the intent form should be completed by spring break for any student considering participation. In order to participate, every student must apply to the college where they intend to take the CCP course. If the student is interested in Emerald Campus options, the college of application is Columbus State. If a student has already been accepted as a CCP student to the college, there is no need to reapply. The next step is an email to the students with follow-up steps. It is the responsibility of the student to check their email and complete the steps provided by the college. If residency is in question, there are additional steps needed for verification. For the next step, students will need to gather and submit the appropriate scores to the college. This could be official reports of ACT or SAT scores or AP scores when applicable. If students do not have a placement test score or need a higher score, students will need to go and take the placement test at the college soon. For courses at Emerald Campus, scores must be in prior to spring break. For the next step, students will need to let their counselor know of their choice to participate in CCP. The counselor will add the courses to the Dublin system as a placeholder, but this is not the registration that needs to occur with the college. As another step, students and families need to attend an informational counseling session to ensure they understand the important components and steps for CCP participation. The reason for this recording is to ensure everyone has access to this information. As another required step, students will need to complete and turn in the intent form no later than April 1st. This really should be turned in during high school scheduling to ensure we can provide the appropriate supports to students to ensure the necessary steps have been taken. As part of this step is an agreement or a consent form that needs to be completed for the college. This looks a little bit different based on the college of participation. At OSU, it is taken care of at orientation. For CSCC, it is sent in the email to students after they apply. Copies of the consent form for Columbus State is also available in the homeschool guidance office. As long as the students complete their part up to this point, we as a district can work with Columbus State to complete the Emerald Campus registration. For students participating online or outside of Dublin Emerald Campus, there are additional steps. Students wanting to participate in online or outside of Dublin Emerald Campus will not be able to register until later in the summer. Therefore, it is important to talk through with their counselor what they intend to take, as well as plan a backup plan if they cannot get into the courses they would like. The decision about what courses to take should be discussed with the college counselor as well. They can provide guidance on course eligibility, prerequisites, likelihood of getting a seat, etc. Next, as soon as permitted, the student should register with the college. These dates vary by college. Last, after the student is registered with the college, they will need to communicate back with the homeschool counselor to adjust the high school schedule. At that time, the counselor can help to evaluate courses, requirements, athletic eligibility. If you are interested in learning more, there are several important resources and websites you can preview for additional information. First is a complete Dublin City Schools informational guide. Everything presented here is covered more in depth in this guide. Next, there are 2 important step sheets made available to students regarding the Emerald Campus option, as well as the online or offsite options. The required steps, important dates, and option information is provided in each. Next, there are 4 websites with information applicable to CCP. The first is regarding Emerald Campus with important links. Second is general CCP information, again with important links and where this video will be posted. Third is the OSU Academy site. This includes a link to eligible courses, application information, testing options. Fourth is the Columbus State site. This includes a link to eligible courses, application information, and test center hours. Two other resources to learn more is your homeschool counselor and your college counselors. We do ask that you preview the information before reaching out to them with questions. We hope this informational presentation was helpful to you, and we look forward to having you involved in CCP.